When I first came in, I'm like, yeah, people don't return my calls.
I'm gonna get this stuff so you can definitely.
Yeah, I got you too. Why you not return people's calls, Kevin?
Look, man, she don't check her texts.
Yo, why you not return calls?
Today I was driving around a Nigerian couple all around Atlanta. They paid me for a day.
Y'all do get return calls though. It's cool, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you Worship Wednesday.
Yo, Worship Wednesday on deck. We got my man EC about to go up and take the booth by storm, yo. It's about to be crazy. We're gonna talk about worship. We're gonna talk about God. We're gonna talk about music, lifestyle, everything. I can't wait for y'all to see this episode. It's about to be nuts. All right, y'all. I'm gonna holla at you.
What's up, man? EC in the building. Yeah. Thanks for coming out.
For sure.
Supporting Worship Wednesday, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yo, man. I'm just excited, bro. Like, I understand where we are in the music industry, right? Like, as far as just, as far as like God and music, I just really feel like he's coming back really soon.
Absolutely.
And I got this big pull on me that God is just saying, like, Kev, I want you to bring music back to its original intent of why I made it. And what I believe is music was definitely conceived in heaven, and then now we have it on earth, but we know who the ruler of the earth is and where music is now. Right. And I just know where it started and where it's going back to, so I just want to kind of get back to that point, using songs to glorify God, but also not to be corny, man. Like, and that's another thing why I do this. A lot of people think that worship music is like slow and like, oh Jesus, like, right. Yo, worship could just be your lifestyle about glorifying God in a dope way, man. So, and yeah. I just feel like a lot of the music today, especially in Christian rap, like a lot of it is straying away from that. Like a lot of it's like going backwards. A lot of it's like talking about themselves and what their struggles, which is cool. Like I get it to an extent, but it's like we're losing the real focus of why this music was created in the first place, man. True. And like you one of them artists that's, when I heard your lyrics the first time, I was like, man, he's bringing that back. I love it. The first record I heard was what, Transparency?
Yeah, Transparent.
Man, it was dope, bro.
Me being somebody who didn't grow up in church, I didn't know what exactly Christian music was, even when I started doing it. So I didn't hear Bill Cray, and I didn't hear, Andy Mineo and all these other artists that, are leading Christian rap today. Yeah. I hadn't really had a broad, ear to their music, or anybody's for that matter. So what the music that I made, it was simply just me giving glory to God, and it was with no influence of anybody else. Wow. So that's why you hear what you hear. It may sound different from another artist, just because I didn't grow up this way. When I got saved at 22 years old, started going to church, and just I was doing secular music before I went to church, and I was at a point in my music career where I felt like I was making music that wasn't purposeful, and that's why I stopped. And I stopped for about 2 or 3 years. I didn't write not one rhyme, and it was one day I told myself, I said, if I'm ever going to write again, it's going to be for the glory of God. I'm not going to do it for any other reason. I'm not going to be fake about my life. I'm not going to rap about something that I'm not doing. I'm going to keep it authentic, and so that's where Transparent came into play. That's where a lot of my songs are where I'm at in my Christian walk.
When you started out, you didn't really have anything to compare it to. You just kind of started out, you started being a Christian, just wanted to glorify God. I think people now, when they start, they just kind of compare because they have so many different people to compare themselves to. Right. They're like, oh, I hear that person talking about something, and they just kind of do the same thing and pick up habits. Yeah. I can see how when they come into the game, a lot of people can just kind of get swayed, like, oh, this is what Christian rap is, let me do it that way. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's going to take a lot of people to have that relationship to really know what he wants you to say and what he wants you to say about him. Yes. You know what I mean? Because it's going to be needed since we're in the last stage.
Yes, now. Yes, now. Yes, now.
flow out of them like rivers, like rivers. I'm about to play my other joint. I've been holding this beef for 3-4 years, yo. Just wait till y'all see why I was holding this thing, man. Just wait, man. Just wait, yo. Woo! Yeah, something like that.
Oh, he got something. Oh, hold on, he got something.
I got a little something. Got a little.
I'm gonna just loop the verse part.
Okay, yeah.
Yo, ain't we like an hour and some change in? You said the first verse done, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
See, that's what greatness is. You know what I mean? Greatness is hour less. Let's go. EC.
That's all it took was me being in here.
See,
I guess I had to be in the environment.
You had to be in
Like,
there?
worship to me, you know, it's really what we're called to do. That's why we're here is to worship God.
Yeah.
And so through worship, we do many things. It could be music. It could be just raising your hands.
Mm-hmm.
It could be going to church. There's a lot of different ways to worship.
Yeah.
But to me, it's simply showing God the love that He has given us.
Definitely.
Before we were even created. I don't want to make it. Hold on. I don't want to make it seem like I don't love you. Lately, it's seeming like I put everything above you. Making excuses like I'm too busy. But nah, I'm just giving in to distractions. I used to be a son, what happened? I'm a mess, where's my napkin?
The mumble rapper producer.
Just those two lines. I guess. Not done?
Yeah.
Not done. And it was a favor. Hey, man. Just those two lines and see if we can get on that, John.
Okay. Oh, it blooped.
Dang. That is my.
I think it's good. I just, like I told him.
P. Diddy say, take that. Take that, boy.